RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs X RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs
What's up? What's up, everybody? Let's get some music going. It's been a while. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing live streaming. We're up in the office. Hope everything sounds okay. I got a whole new stream setup up here. We're not in the basement right now, but give me a thumbs up. Audio, music, everything's good. You can hear me, see me. I would love all of that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. In the chat, what is it, Saturday evening? We got quite a bit to go over tonight. It's been a lot of fun following crypto in the last several weeks and for sure the last couple days. But good evening. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. And we're gonna get it going here. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Cool. Audio, videos good. I've been working really hard on getting everything going up here. This is a different setup. I still have the basement stuff going, don't worry. But I figure this could be like our chill stream where we listen to some tunes, browse the internet for a little bit, and just catch up with one another. So I'm looking to do this a little bit more frequently. So yeah, that's it. So we're gonna chill tonight. I got some drinks. Cheers if you got any. Here we go. See that? Yeah, look at that. Mrs. Red Fox got that for me. So I have some Jefferson's bourbon in here, aged at sea. One of my favorites. Figured celebrate getting the stream going. We're gonna do this. See who we got here. Overboard Tech. Congratulations. Just don't let those mod powers go to your head, man. You know, just try to take it easy. Fiddler, what's up, dude? What's up, everybody? If you got questions, you could just tag me. I got this thing we're gonna try for questions, and then we'll start rolling. Let me pull up some prices here. What do I have up? I have the last month up over here for crypto, which has been great. Look at that. Bitcoin up 25%. Ethereum up 13%. Man, this is feeling good. It's coming. We'll talk tonight about Caspa, of course. It's been the thing that everybody's been talking about. Those prices are getting really crazy. And then I want to talk the halving coming up, not the halvening. It's the halving coming up. So we'll chat about that for a little bit. And then I want to talk some FPGA mining because I've been exploring that with the FPGA that I have. One that I'm hopefully going to get to test really soon, and then maybe I kind of want to buy. I really love FPGAs. So, but yeah, if you have questions for me, we can chat about anything. Ask me anything status here, and I will be happy to talk about anything that's been going on, what I've been working on, what's in my mind, any questions that you have. And then we'll just hang out for a little while, drink some bourbon, and I gotta hydrate too. So Bitcoin, that's the one I'm always looking at and following, because that kind of leads the charge and everything else. And the high this cycle so far has been almost 53K. And when we go back and zoom out a little bit, actually I wanted to do this. I think I got the 5-year. We're gonna talk about the halving in a little bit, but we'll got that. Okay, so I can test this. Yay, we got a question. Yeah, cool. How cool is that? Amplifier Gaming, how's your day been? Thanks for asking, man. My day's been busy, but productive. I'm getting over being sick. I don't know what's going around, but I'm feeling a little bit better. And I've been working really hard on this stream. I hope you can tell. And I've been working really hard on the basement setup as well, because it feels a lot like things are going to take off soonish with the halving event coming up and just history repeating itself. And if it does, I remember the grind of making content before, and not only full-time job of making content, but full-time job of managing hundreds of GPUs. And it's just a lot of work. So I'm getting ready for that to be really efficient with my time. And so content right now, couple videos a week, live stream maybe a week. But as things gear up, any crypto mining YouTuber will tell you it's go time. So I'm trying to get ready for that and just pace myself and not go crazy right now. But yeah, that's how my day's been. Thanks for asking, dude. Backwards Miner says, when Sunday night streams? So if you're new here, it used to be during the last bull run, every Sunday night, live streams for a while, and we'd be drinking and mining and doing all of that stuff. That was a lot of fun, and I'd love to get back to a regular schedule, though my work schedule has changed a little bit. So I do work Sundays, though I could do some late night Sunday streams after work, but Saturday is my current weekend day that I have off, and the Saturdays are packed, man. Everybody does live streams on Saturdays. I try to carve out myself a spot here. I think we got about an hour till the next crypto YouTuber does a live stream, but there's like one after another. I'm trying to figure out where I fit in here. So anyway, yeah, that's it. It's fun. It's a blast. But yeah, thanks for asking, man. Cool. What else we got? We'll do some questions. We'll get into some content. Let's see. If your crypto bags moon to an absurd amount, will you keep mining? Cheers. Cheers. Hey, cheers, everybody. I will absolutely keep mining. Mining is so fun. It just checks every box for me, from the tinkering to being able to make some income. I love tech. I love computers. I have an absolute blast mining, and I've been doing it for a while. If you're new here, I've been doing it actually since back here. If we're looking at that Bitcoin chart, since 2017. I got in this craziness in this cycle right here when Bitcoin went to almost 20K, when almost touched 20K. So I got in late 2017, and then I stayed with it up until now. So I was DCAing, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, all the way down to 3,500 is I think the lowest buy that I have. That's when it was sitting down here, and I've held all of my Bitcoin. I've never sold. I've sold a little bit once to buy a black miner FPGA, but other than that, I've never sold any of my Bitcoin. I don't dollar cost average into it anymore. I mine into it when I want to accumulate more. And how much Bitcoin do I have? The answer is always never enough. This is never enough. But yeah, I'll keep mining, man. It's too much fun. I've been doing it forever. It's a lot of work, but it's absolutely a ton of fun. Thanks for the question. Are you trying out? What's up? What do you think about Nexa and Radiant? I mined Nexa for a while to actually a buddy's wallet, and he's not around right now, so I have a good amount of Nexa sitting with him, and I'll get it back hopefully in a couple of years, and we'll see what the price is at. And then Radiant I mined for a while, but Radiant's it's gonna go all FPGAs, and actually we can check that out here. This is the super scalar K10 FPGA, which I'm hoping to get soon. Jingle Mining reached out to me to lend me one for a couple weeks, so I'm hoping to get that really soon. And then I'm also interested in perhaps buying one, and so it will do Radiant at 27 gigahash per second. And here's the thing with the core dominant algorithms. They're listed here. They just listed Nexelia, and we're going to check that out too, because the price on that has just went through the roof in the last 24 hours. So these core dominant algorithms, what's going to happen is they're going to be GPU mined, and then they're going to be FPGA mined, and the FPGAs are going to mine it way better than GPUs will. And then they're going to make ASICs, as long as it makes sense for the manufacturers, Monticello, to make ASICs. They're going to make ASICs for it, and then you will never GPU mine it again. Illustrated example, Caspa. That's exactly what happened, and will continue to happen. Except for Ironfish. Ironfish is going to fork to kick off FPGAs and ASICs. They're going to move to the fish hash algorithm to stay GPU mineable, and I'm going to make a video on that very, very soon. So that's what I think about those projects. And while we're here, I'm curious what this thing makes. So 27 gigahash for 1500 watts. Let's check out what to mine for the Superscalar K10. 27 gigahash, 1500 watts. Let's go take a look. Coins. We're going to find Radiant here. I already forgot what I said. What did I say this thing was doing? 27 gigahash, 1500 watts. Let's see average just residential electric costs, what that thing is making in Radiant per day. So right now per day, $4.05 is what that's making. And it's definitely not the most profitable thing to mine with an FPGA, but it just gives you a sense of what that is able to do over a GPU. So let's just, for example, go pick, let's just pick a 3070 here. Let's see, RTX 3070. And I know it's got like the terrible overclocks. I don't have time to pull mine up right now, but where is Radiant even in this list? Let's see if we can find it here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Radiant is losing 9 cents. So it just gives you an idea how much more efficient an FPGA is over a GPU right there. So yeah, that's what I think. I think those projects that are core dominant, if you're going to back them because you like the project, just know that you're only going to be able to GPU mine them for so long. Oh, sorry, I'm losing the chat here. Yeah, the hard fork for Ironfish is coming up April. I think April 2nd. They were going to do March, but now it's going to be April. I'm going to cover that in a video. I've been keeping up with it a lot. Watched a lot of content from the developer of LolMiner who created the algorithm, and is essentially based off of Ethereum at hash-based algorithm, and then includes their Blake 3 original algorithm instead of Kekkak into the mining algorithm. And what you'll get is about 2/3 of the hash rate you would get on ethash out of a GPU. So I'm looking forward to it. They also what do we got? Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. They also got a difficulty adjustment in there, because the hash rate is essentially going to plummet on the network because of the differences in the hash rate for their current Blake 3 variant Ironfish algorithm, and then the new algorithm that they're going to go to, fish hash. So hopefully it goes well. We'll see. I'm going to be on the test. I've tested it already on some cards. I'm going to jump on the test net just to, I love this stuff. I live for it. And then I'm going to absolutely have rigs on it, and I'm going to probably make videos, and maybe depending on when the hard fork is, we'll do a live stream so we can check in. But all those events when Firo went from MTP to Firo POW algorithm, when Ravencoin went from X16R over to Kapow, when Flux went from, what were they on before? Some Equihash algorithm over to Zelhash. Like all of those, it's like, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'll stay up all night and partake in all those forks. That stuff is so fun for me. So yeah, Ironfish, I'm definitely keeping an eye on. We're gonna check that out for sure. Good topic. Good topic. I'll catch up a little bit more with you guys. Thanks everybody for being here. Smash the like button. We'll get some more people in here. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream, but here we are. We're doing it.
Mega hash.
Akram, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. So the news has been this guy, Kaspa. Kaspa almost hit 17 cents, or just about hit 17 cents last night, and what a run it has been for Kaspa. My God, I was mining this on GPUs. I wish I mined it more. I mined it on this guy, the C1100 FPGA, the Xilinx C1100. I mined Kaspa on that, and that did really well. And I'm currently mining it on the KSO Pro with the 280 gigahash overclock. Actually, I think I have it in here. We could check it out. Hero miners. Let's see what I'm doing. Yeah, so doing average 1 hour. We'll just look at the 24 hours. 270 gigahash on my KSO Pro, which is doing $3.49 in revenue right now per day. And then you can see I still have everything. I've used a couple different pools for mining Kaspa, but for hero miners, this is a mix of ASIC, no FPGA was on here, and then GPUs. So I've made $1,800 USD, excuse me, mining Kaspa for the price that it's currently at right now. So I'm definitely not complaining about that. I wish I got more, but I'm not complaining about that. But yeah, Kaspa's looking crazy. Look at that, man. That is wild. I know it's everybody's been talking about, so we won't spend a lot of time talking about it, but I know it's very exciting for everybody that was getting those Kaspa ASICs, and just congratulations to all of you. And now the decision you have to make is, are you gonna ride that out? Are you gonna DCA out a little bit? That's up to you. What I would do, I would take some profit. Not financial advice, I would take some profit. I did this the last bull run when Ethereum started going crazy. Can we find that? I want to find that. Let's go ETH USD, and how far, where are we at here? Let's go back. Let's do 1 hour, go back like 5 years. Yeah, so when this happened, so I was mining ETH this whole time, got to like 1400. That was fun, and I kept I was mining Flux a lot during these periods, but I still mined, and I DCA'd in to Ethereum quite a bit during these times with Bitcoin. I think my lowest buy during this was $85. Yep, there it is. I just saw it, $85. So I was DCAing into that whole time, and then when this started happening, I started DCAing out a little bit as it went up, and I DCA'd out pretty much all the way to probably here, and then I would sell 50% of what I was mining every week and just taking in that income. So I still have a good chunk of Ethereum, but I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I DCA'd out, and I'm glad I sold 50 originally, and then I think I changed it later, percent of what I was mining per week, because I was taking in a ridiculous amount of income. Not boasting, just like, if this stuff happens again, just some things that I've learned. Like, I'm glad I did that. In retrospect, looking back, I'm glad I DC'd out, and I'm glad I was selling what I was selling at the time, just for my specific situation, though yours may be very different. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. How many people we got? 100 people or so in the chat. Smash the like button. Thanks again, everybody, hanging out with me. Do some more of these live streams coming up. Let's see if you got any questions, please just tag me at Red Fox, so that I can check them out. TPS Miner, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Appreciate everybody for being here. Overboard Tech, you produce all your own music, right? I do, except the stuff you're hearing right now. That's just some Streamlabs whatever. Because I just haven't had the time to put all my stuff on a track. But yeah, I make all my own music, so everything you hear in the videos is all mine. Except for this live stream. I used to do quiet live streams, but the music just feels better. Just feels better. Sorry if I missed anybody. Let's see, who has a Neoxynode? I'm working on it, man. I'm very much working on that Neoxynode. I'm halfway, and I have some things I'm going to change up to try to get a little bit further. But halfway right now. What's up, Mrs. Red Fox? Thanks for being here. I missed the 90-day ROI days. Dude, I was ROIing GPUs in like 10 days. It was sick. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. I was barely sleeping. I miss those days. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. So speaking of some profitability, I've been testing these new 40 series cards. The 4070 Super, 4070 Ti Super, and I still have to test the 4080 Super. It's still in the box. And I know my dude Overboard Tech has been testing them out as well. So check out his channel on YouTube if you're looking for some hash rates
Mega hash.
for any of those GPUs getting off start. And hey, thanks for becoming a member, Loke Psyche, appreciate it. Loke Sky, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So anyway, I've been testing these cards, and the 4070i Super, spoiler, is garbage. This is a garbage card. Overboard Tech, like, if you agree with me, please let me know. It's garbage. It's garbage card. It's so inefficient. And the 4070 Super is beats it in efficiency on everything that I've tested so far, though I'm not done. And I still have to do the 4080 Super. So anyway, 4070 Super right now, average electric rate. Talking about some profitability here. Here's what it's doing. It's doing on Nexelia 81 cents profit per day, and that is, I would consider that like outside the norm right now because that project is just gone crazy in price over the last, what is this, 24 hours is up 27%, which is an insane amount. And Aletheum is right behind that, but quite a distant away at 36. Overboard Tech, thanks for becoming a member. Loke Sky, thank you for gifting the membership. Appreciate all of you very, very much. So Aletheum is right behind that at 36, but you also got to take into account that Aletheum is FPGA and I'm sure very shortly going to be ASIC mine. And speaking about it, when we go back to that superscaler K10, let's take a look at some of the profitability for, oh, it doesn't have Aletheum on here. Oh, it does. Aletheum, 45 gigahash for 1845. So we check that out. Let's see what that FPGA is doing compared to GPU that's making like 30 cents profit a day. So again, we got 45 gigahash, 1845. And for fun, I'm going to put the price in on this one. So I think this is $5,200. Yeah. $5,200. Let's see also the break even. So that superscaler right now is making $10, almost $11 profit per day. $11 profit per day. Per month, $321 mining Aletheum. And so break even is 484 days, which is amazing. Break even. Amazing. You're talking a little bit over a year, and that has to do with a couple things. One is the price of Aletheum has certainly gone up. Let's check that out. Let's see where we want to go. I'll go to Gate.io. Price of Aletheum certainly come up. We're talking since the end of last year, we're up from 80 cents all the way to almost $3 is what Aletheum has hit. So profitability is definitely there because of price movement. And so what's going to happen is that the superscaler is going to mine this and be more profitable if the price comes down, and then the GPUs will go mine something else. And what'll happen, and I don't know what Aletheum's plans are, what'll happen is that ASICs will get made as long as the manufacturers of them feel it's a viable production to put into play. And so then there goes that one. You'll watch, again, these core dominant algorithms on these coins just phase out. And this is what happens. This happened forever. This is nothing new. And we'll have to mine things that use the ProgPow algorithms or the Ethereum-based algorithms like Fishhash is planning to use. Overboard Tech, what'd you say about, let's see, I missed it. Here we go. You said 4070 Super worse so far, 4070 Ti Super better, 4080 Super actually okay. Man, we gotta compare some notes, dude. We gotta compare some notes because my 4070 Super is beating my 4070 Ti Super in efficiency, and I know we both chase efficiency. But yeah, this super scaler, I'm really interested. Really interested in getting one of these. It's just with these FPGAs, you're just like somebody's got to make a bit stream for you. Sorry, still, ooh, that burns. Still getting over being sick. Let's see. Red Fox, would you be interested in interviewing Andy, lead dev of Neoxa? I'm sure he would be down. It's been months since he's done an interview. Yeah, man. Why not? Why not? I've started to learn more and more about that project as I've continued to mine it. So, yeah, I'd be down for that. GT Man, what's up, dude? Good to see you. It's okay, bull market's coming. Everyone forgets about efficiency. Yeah, man, that's true. That's when I was buying those 3090s and 3080 Ti's because it just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And they're all sitting around not mining right now. I think I'm gonna get the 3090s back up soon. Just the punch that those GPUs have in hash rate. I think I'm gonna get those back up soon. But the 3080 Ti's I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna wait a little bit just to see if I can take advantage of some price appreciation as the crypto market goes up. I'm actually curious, what are those things selling for right now? I have nice ones. I have mostly EVGA for the win. Let's see. 3080 Ti? Yeah, they're for the win 3 Ultras. Okay, well, let's see what they're selling for. What have they sold for? And this sold... What am I doing? Sold items. There we go. First time using eBay. All right, 600. Whoa. 465, 400. A little all over the place. So like anywhere from high 400 to 600. Maybe I'll sell some of those. I don't like them at all. I don't like them at all. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. What else we got? Yeah, but still solo mining. Neoxa, and I've added if you saw my video from today that nobody watched, I put a jazz miner on it. So I'm mining it with that right now. As well over on Unminable. 500 pop for 3080 Ti's right now. Tempting. I say all this, but I never sell anything. Just so you know. All the time. I'm just like, I gotta sell these GPUs. Like, I'm not even using them, and I just never do it. I think I sold 1070 Ti's to the hobbyist miner last bull run. And because he like literally came to my house with the money. And he was like, just give me them. And I was like, fine. It's like a personal problem I think that I have. Yeah. I'm glad I sold those ones back then. I should sell some other stuff for sure. Hold up, my chat stopped working. See if you get that back and going. What do you think of a 3080? I found 30 for a good deal. I think they're just tough because of the GDR6X, the cooling on those things, man, which is why 3070s are just so great. 3070s are so great, and 3060 Ti's, because you don't got to worry about cooling them like you do the GDR6X GPUs. So 3080s are great cards, but you just got to take that into account for sure. Scott, GPUs, they are precious. They are. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot, me and these GPUs, man. They're like my buddies. I like to like hang out with them, talk to them, caress them. You got your 3070 Ti's in the timeout bin? Yeah, man, me too. Me too. Oh my gosh, my 3070 Ti's are in the worst possible condition you can imagine. Should we find... I think I have a video. I think I have a video on it. Let's see. How damaged is this crypto mining rig? I think was it. Yeah, these are my 3070 Ti's. They were so bad in this. Oh, there's I only cleaned one, and it's still just horrible. Look at them. Oh, does that just break your heart? Look at how gross they are. Let's see. Yeah, look at that right there. That doesn't even do it justice for how in terrible condition these cards are. Hashtag server cases. Like, look, you see the oxidation in there? In the fins? This one's not too bad. The other ones, though, they got rust. They were rusted. Let's see, I think I'll take this one apart. This is a good video. Good job, Mike. You guys should watch this. How many people watch this? 3.6K? Nobody watched this video. Yeah, I cleaned it up, but it was still not great. Let me see. I think you can see it here. Let's see. Whatever. I'm bored of myself already. Cool shirt. Yeah, there we go. See all that rust still? I don't know what to do with that. It's fine. It's just like, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to resell those. You know? Like, I'm always thinking, like, I'm going to sell these GPUs later down the road, but I don't think I'm ever going to sell these 3070 Ti's. I'm just going to mine until they fall apart. Or during, like, the bull run, I guess, people were buying GPUs that were for parts only for insane prices. So I guess anything's possible. Anything's possible. Yeah. Oh, really? New mounting plates on eBay. $10. Dude, I need to buy fans in the worst way. I don't know. Should I do AliExpress or Alibaba? Amazon, they're like 20 bucks for a pair. I think I could get them cheaper, but I've never bought any of those Ali sites. I don't know if it's like what the deal is there. But I probably need 20 pairs of fans for GPUs. It's ridiculous. AliExpress bought like 200 fans recently. All right. Good to know. Good to know. I need Zotac fans, Asus dual fans, some EVGA fans, some Gigabyte fans. I need a lot. So yeah, thanks for the tip, dude. Thanks for the tip. What else do I want to talk about? I don't know. Oh, the halving. Yeah, let's do that, and then like we'll keep AMAing. This is fun. Halving's coming. 59 days left, and Bitcoin's emission per block will drop. Did I have it on here? Maybe it's on this one. Yeah, there we go. This is a nice chart. So it originally started in 2009 with 50 BTC per block. And now it's going to go down to 3.125 per block, which means the price is going to go up because it happens every time without fail. It feels at this point like the most predictable thing to make money off of, and I don't know why people still don't talk about it. But like, here we go. We're gonna Price is going up. It'll probably dip a little bit, and then it's going to go up a lot. To what amount, I don't know, but you can check out, I drew these lines here for at least the 2 cycles I've been a part of. You got this one in July 2016. This is when the halving happened, and not much, like little bump before, little itty bitty bump. Little bump before. Bitcoin's at like $900. And then the halving happened, came down just a little bit, a couple $100. It's like chilled out from July, and then April next year, a year it chilled out, and then boom, 19K, just 19K. Hey, what's up, everybody? Here I am, 19K. And we came down, a little cute little bump here, just to make sure people were still paying attention. Still here, guys. Don't worry, I'm still Bitcoin. And then the halving happened here, which I think probably a lot of you were a part of getting in during this time. And the halving happened here. Bitcoin was at $10,000. And then just, let's see. What is that? We're going from May to October, just absolutely exploded. Just went berserk up to 69K. 69K. Whew, what a time to be alive. And then, you know, how this works is then money flows into Bitcoin, and then starts flowing into some of the other altcoins that are in like the top 100. Not as much as the first time. Here, altcoins went wild after the Bitcoin hit its peak. And you can see that with Bitcoin dominance playing out. Ethereum, there was a thing called the flippening. I'm like this old guy now, I feel like, in crypto, where we thought Ethereum was going to overtake Bitcoin in market cap. It never happened, but they got close, the closest I think they've ever gotten in terms of dominance over the whole crypto market. But that never really happened the same way when it hit 69K. Altcoins never really, in my opinion, took off as exponentially as they did back then. And the one that I'm very much keeping an eye on, because I've mined it for a long time, and I have a pretty significant amount in, you know, all really just right time, right place for me. Let's see if we can find it here, is Flux. So let's see, it's Flux USDT. Let's see, do they have enough? No, they don't have enough of a chart here. We're not going to use this one. Let's see, who else has Flux? Bittrex, KuCoin. Yep, this looks good. What are we going back to? 21. So Flux was around since before then, but the point is, the last bull run, it hit $3.33, which was really, really amazing. And so I'm watching this one quite a bit to see what it does. It's currently, it hits like 70. What did it hit? 75 cents, which is amazing. But I'm wondering what it'll do. So as money flows into Bitcoin, starts moving out to some of these altcoins, and then we'll see where prices go. Yeah, that's true. That back in that time, 2018, all these coins were doing ICOs on Ethereum. All these, like, essentially initial coin offerings. You could buy the coin before it was released or whatever. And then that was like the thing back then. And then last cycle was NFTs. And so I think this cycle is going to be all this AI stuff. Like any project that has AI in its name is just going to go nuts. It's just going to go nuts. That's what I think is going to happen. This is like every cycle and this will be my third, there's like a theme of what is happening, is what takes off. And it's like, I feel like AI has got to be the thing. Red Fox, put those 3070 Ti's to work mining Nexelia. Yeah, dude, like, what do you, like, Nexelia is, like, only on, what's it? It's, like, only on, Trade Ogre, which is fine. Like, I've used, Trade Ogre, but I don't know anything about this project, or if I'm even interested. Yeah, it's just on Trade Ogre, if I'm even interested in, like, holding this. And so I was looking, it's not on any of the auto exchange pools, like Zerg pool, and it's not on Unminable last I looked. I'm sure they're gonna probably try to edit soon. But yeah, no, it's still not on here. I've been tracking, because then yeah, I would totally start mining that. But as of right now, I have no interest in that coin because I know nothing about it. But I know it's been taken off. Started mining in February 2021. Good for you, dude. Ert just said, just got done putting a 120 millimeter fan on his Zotac 1660 Ti. As you're talking about fans, dude, are you mining it? What are you mining with this 1660 Ti? Because mine are all off. I got a bunch of the 16 series. I gotta check those out. I love those cars, man. They're workhorses. Workhorses. Lithium, what's my thoughts on it? We were talking about this a little earlier. I think it's just going to get... It's already mined by FPGAs, and it's going to get dominated by ASICs. So, like, I don't know. That's the deal. I don't know if they're talking about changing algorithms. I haven't followed that project at all. You were mining Accellion Zerg pool today? How, dude? I literally checked. Did I check last night? It's on Carlson Hash. They didn't have it. If you're not familiar with Zerg pool, it's an auto exchange pool. It's been around forever. It's great. And you can send your hash rate there, and they will actually exchange it on an exchange for you. Oh, dude, they do have it. Dude, I must have missed it. Because I was looking at Carlson Hash, because they use the same algorithm. When did they add this? Okay, okay. Legit. This is legit now. How many people are mining? Okay, they're using Rigel. Not a lot of miners on it. 207. All right, well, that pretty much answers that. I'm gonna probably just move everything over there. What exchanges are they using for Nexilia? Do they have it on here yet? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, they do. So they're using, what is this, Trade Ogre? Yeah, they're using Trade Ogre for it. So they'll essentially, you're gonna mine that, and then they're gonna exchange it on Trade Ogre, and then pay you out in whatever other cryptocurrency you want. In my case, it'll likely be Bitcoin. Dude, thanks for the heads up, man. I must have missed that. I either missed it or they added it recently. Jeez, what am I doing with my life? 1660 is my most profitable rig by far. Nice. 1660 Ti, pretty dang good. The cores are solid. I'll have to revisit that. I'll have to revisit that. My goal is to really just benchmark all my GPUs, because like before you just put them on Ethereum and nothing else mattered really. But now I think it might be different. And as projects spike, like I want to have Carlson Hash benchmark and ready to go and overclock set, so I can just boom move my rigs right over to mine that. In this case, the Zerg pool, and just stack Bitcoin or whatever other cryptocurrency I'm interested in. Because we've already seen this a little bit. We've seen, what was it? Conflux or Cortex? I can't remember. I think it was Conflux spike. And I shifted everything over to nice hash. But I was scrambling to get the hash rate set for that. And you've just seen like different projects kind of take off Lithium. I got to figure out what the overclocks are for that. So I want to have all of that stuff done and really just prepare myself for the incoming bull run, which I just really think is going to happen. I don't know anything. Bitcoin's not whispering in my ear at night telling me what's coming up, but I mean, this feels very familiar. Feels very, very familiar. So yeah, I'm thinking about buying one of these. I wonder if they'll cut me a deal. They're supposed to send me one to try for like 2 weeks, though. And Jingle Mining is great, man. They've very much looked out for me in the past, and it's been just a great opportunity. Except they reached out to me, and they were supposed to send me for testing this guy. What's this one? Let's see. This website's broken. What's this thing? Is this the one? Yeah, X16P. They were supposed to send me to try for a few weeks, and then I'd send it back to them, and they forgot about me, I guess, because they send it to every other crypto YouTuber. So, which I was like, that's fine, that's okay. But they did reach out to me for the Superscalar K10, which I'm very interested in testing, and this thing looks like it is a pain to set up. Look at this document to get this thing going. Oh my gosh, I love it though. Yeah, and then speaking of, I gotta get my, this guy. C1100, it's got bit streams now for a couple of other algorithms. Serpent did a video on it, let's check him out. Serpent X Tech. Yeah, he did the one for, yeah, Lithium on the FPGA. And he uses the C1100. Though, if I remember from his document here, which he has linked, it's not that much more profitable. It's mining Ironfish right now. And it's not that much more profitable moving it over to Lithium, because most efficient, he's clocked it in doing, we'll just say 5 gigahash at 72 watts. So let's check that out. 5 gigahash, 72 watts. 5 gigahash, 72 watts. So that's making $1.65 a day. And currently it's on Ironfish doing, let's just see. Doing, let's just say 50 gigahash, and I gotta wait for the wattage to reload here. So it's doing 50 gigahash for 72 watts, though that does not include the external fan. So 50 gigahash, 72 watts. Let's see. Yeah, so we're talking $1.28 versus $1.65. I should probably figure it out, because Ironfish is going to fork to the fish hash algorithm really soon. So I should probably figure that out. Checking in with you guys. RX Crypto and Mining, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Smash the like button, everybody. Smash the like button. You know how this works. Let's go. Let's go. Bull run's happening. Halving's coming up. We're counting it down. What are we at? 59 days, 5 hours. It's gonna be a party. Less Bitcoin per block. Price is gonna go up. Not financial advice, though it happens every time. And if you just think about it, all these ASIC farms, these huge mining farms with a ton, hold on. These huge mining farms with all of these ASICs, and all of a sudden they're gonna get like less Bitcoin. Like, it's just economically, in my mind, it just doesn't, price has to go up, or these farms like are gonna not be able to make any money. And it just is how it has happened time after time after time after time. And so I think that's what's gonna happen again. This is what I think. Yeah, we'll see. But proof of work coins, man, we'll see. It's just very different landscape than it was before. So looking at the 4070 Super that I have all of my own overclocks in, I mean, like, what's gonna happen with these coins? I don't know. Like Nixelia, is that gonna be a good coin? Lithium, like, I don't even know what that is. At least Ethereum, I like understood what it was accomplishing in the world. Are these coins gonna be around? Flux is still my dude, man. That one I think will be around. Not chilling, I know a lot about that project. Followed it for a long time. Is like Meow Coin, like, is it gonna meme? Is it gonna like meme to the moon? I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. It's just like such a different landscape than it was before. Look at this. Raven Coin is like, I wonder what's going on that's making like almost no monies. It's fallen out of favor. It's on Kapow, so there's no ASICs or anything for that are out there. I don't know. Scott says price has to go up or hash rate goes down, more Bitcoin for everybody else. Yeah, dude. Yep. Let's see. I miss anything else? Red Fox, Lathem had a new token launched and they airdropped $200 worth of the new token of those that were active in the community. Really? Damn, dude. Oh, speaking of, what did Ironfish is gonna do potential NFTs if you participate in their testnet. Wonder if that'll be worth it. Ravencoin, we got assets. Yeah, it's not original anymore. Man, that was such a hype when that project came out, dude. I remember on the Bitcoin talk. What is that? Can I find that? How easy is that to find? Caps lock. I was like on this original post. Yeah, April 2nd, 2018. I was like here. I was like here. I didn't comment or anything, but like I was here and I mined it. It's crazy to think about. Ravencoin. We'll see. At least if the best thing that we got out of them was Kapow, then hell. Kapow's ProgPow, great algorithm. Kapow seems to be the one people are picking up for their crypto projects. What's the most efficient card across all algorithms? Let's see if I can pull some stuff up. That's a really good question. I'm sure Overboard Tech will chime in if he's still here. Let's see. There's definitely the 4090 is really good. Let's see what I got here. Okay, let's see what I got here. Sorry, this is gonna be bright. This is all my madness. Let's see. Let's look at Flux. So best efficiency card A4000 is at all right. A4000 is at 0.58, though I know the 4070 Super does better. What else did I test? Dynex is probably old information now. A4000, actually a 3090 Ti was the most efficient on a Lathium. Kapow, I'm really looking at these ProgPow based algorithms. 3060 Ti, A4000, 3070, and A2000 the most efficient on Kapow from all the testing that I've done. And though the 6600 and 6600 XT will beat all of those numbers for Kapow specifically, though the NVIDIA will be better on the core algorithms. And when I switch and look at the 4090, so let's just keep that in mind. 4090, which I haven't really tested much yet. Watch, this is a disaster. Is beating that, but yet not getting close to the 6600s and 6600 XTs at like a 0.22 efficiency. But I still have a lot of testing I got to do on that card. On the 4070 Super is on my most complete recent testing, and it's like nothing. Besides Flux, which it did better, it's nothing to like write home about over the 30 series cards, which you can get way cheaper. But still a lot of testing to do. Yeah, and Overboard Tech says best overall card, 6600 or 6600 XT. Ooh, 6600 or RX 6800, which I have a 6800. I still gotta test out. I got it from a sponsor, and they like went out of business last bull run, like a day after, and I just got like this free GPU. Thanks everybody for being here. Almost 150 people. Feels like the good old days. Smash the like button. Throw a question in the chat. You are guiding the conversation this evening, my friends. Best overall 40 series card, 4080 Super. Think so? Think even better than 4090? Have you done any testing with Meow Pow yet? No, I'm disgusted at myself that I just said Meow Pow. 6700 XT, couple votes for that. Are you looking at like actual PCIe meter wattage, or are you looking at that silly software wattage which just isn't accurate? That's the real question. Come on, Flux, just go all the way to like $15 so I can just probably retire. Please just do that for me. Just make YouTube videos all day. Man, what else is going on? How are these other coins looking? Let's look. 7 days. Okay, all right, here's one. CKB. I have a story. Nervous Network CKB. So I mined that on this thing. Let's see this. Can you like what? All right, yeah. Let's see. Here it is. That's the ultra version. I mined CKB on the Black Miner F1 non-ultra, which was their first release. And this is the thing, if you were here earlier in the stream, that I actually sold some Bitcoin for to buy, which worked out incredibly well for me. Excuse me. And I mined CKB on this quite extensively. I sold a lot of it into Bitcoin back then, but I kept some. And I forgot about it. And then I heard that the price was going up. And it has gone up 120%, though I think it's still like way down from wherever it once was. Let's see if I can find it in here. Yeah, is it on? Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. I think it was probably higher than this. This is only 2021, and I was mining it on the FPGA before then. Let's see. Anybody else have it? KuCoin maybe? No, that's as far as the charts go back. So anyway, even then, 44 cents to a fraction of a penny. So I forgot I even had it. And what I wound up doing back then was actually putting it into like some kind of node or staking. I don't really understand it. And I just went back and like updated it and found it, and like here it is. There it is. I got 45,500 CKB just hanging out. And this is, so I put this into their DAO, 10,000 here and 31,000 here. Like, when did I do that? 2020 and forgot about it. And it's generated me this other income in that time. So the plus little over 1,000 and the plus little over 3,000. So 45,500 we'll say. So what is that? What is that worth? Let's see. What did I say? 45,500? Yeah, it's like $500. That's pretty awesome for forgetting that I had it. Pocket change. What's up? Hope you and the family are doing amazing. You are the real folk there. Appreciate you. Was all that CKB mine on the F1? I was auto exchanging mine for BTC with my Black Miner back then. Big regrets. Yeah, dude, all with the F1. I was selling it on, I was mining to CoinEx, and I think I sold a bunch. I know I sold, because I just went and looked at my transaction history. I sold a bunch for Bitcoin on CoinEx, but the rest I kept. And hey, it's definitely worth. I think it's still worth more now than when I was mining it, but I don't know if that makes. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it was worth more back then, because I'm looking at the chart here, and I don't know anything about it. I don't know if this is worth the price movement or not, but hey, what the hell? part of this mining journey is just mine stuff and price go up and I make money. Grant, thanks for the sub, dude. Remember when everyone would classify their farm in gigahash? Yeah, dude, I know. don't work anymore. It's funny because I was testing all these new 40 series cards, and I'm still, I want to still benchmarking them on ethash because I just know ethash so well, and I like memorize like the hash rates on like every GPU for ethash going back before the merge. And so I still was like, all right, this is going to be a good like benchmark for me on how this 4070 Super does versus a 3070 overall. So I still put them on like, I think I did ETC hash, which is the same thing, and just got a sense of like how they were doing. It's just really funny. Although I think Kapow and ProgPow is going to be my new benchmark going forward. Sadie, see you later. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate it. Thanks to everybody for being here. Smash the like button. Good evening. If you got any questions, just throw them in the chat there. What I've been working on is actually, so not all of my rigs are online. It's embarrassing. And actually, here we go. I've been working on this rig because it's giving me headaches. This is a 126600 XT rig, and you can see GPU 0 is dead. So what I'm going to go do is lower the memory overclock and then reboot it. I'm running them full tilt right now with the core locked at 1230 and no core voltage or memory voltage or memory controller voltage set at all. That's why the wattage is so high, just so I can get like crashes and know that the memory is just pushed too hard. So I've been working on that one, and then I also been working on this rig down here, which is a 126600 in a little bit of a different way. I've got the memory locked. Now I'm working on bringing the voltage down on that rig. Come on, Flux, let's go. Let's see how Caspa's doing. Oh, that's 1 week. No. Yeah. What am I doing? 5 minute. Yeah, it's chilling. It's chilling. Ooh, here's a good question. Let's see. I'll throw that up there. Are you trying it out? Looking for a good node, but don't have the $3,000 to drop for an Neoxa node. What's a good one to get into for under 1K? Flux, man. Flux, all you need is 1,000. Let's see. So you can run the Cumulus node on Flux, which is 1,000, which Flux is currently worth 70 cents. So you're talking like $700. And you just got to host it. You might have the hardware at home. I run the Cumulus nodes at home, though I have to run the Nimbus and Stratus on another on a VPS. So you can certainly look into the Cumulus node and perhaps run it on hardware that you already have at home, as long as you can meet these requirements there. And then let's see if I have. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Cool. Let's pull this up. This is a Flux node calculator. So you can see how much revenue you're going to bring in. Let's just say you do one Cumulus node and you got no hosting costs at all because you're doing it at home. That node is going to bring you in $9.53 a month in profit with the current price, which is amazing. And say that speculatively got to the last all-time high of $3.33, then you're gonna be taking home $44 in profit per month. And let's say it eclipses that because why not? Let's just say it goes to $8. Then that little node will be bringing home $106 per month. So I think that's a super good recommendation. There's other nodes that I'm looking at, but I have I should have 8 of these running, but transparently I only have 3 because I haven't set up the rest. But I have one of these, I have one of these, just from mining it for so long. So that's my currently monthly profit is $770 with the current price. And if that goes back to where it was before, then I'll be taking home in per month $3,571. And if it goes past all-time high, let's say to $8, then I'll be taking home $8,581 per month. And then that's, I love nodes, man. I love flux because it's generating more flux in that case that you can then just put into more nodes. So for example here, my monthly reward, regardless of where the price is at, let's just put it back at its current price here, I'm still bringing home over 1,000 flux a month that I can put right into another node that's going to generate more flux. It's just like it's, I don't know, it's just like kind of like a no-brainer for me. Yeah, I'll send this website, put it in the chat. This is the flux website there for some nodes calculations that I've been using it for a while. There's other nodes though, so like Nyoxo node is what I'm working on. Flux node, I have a bunch of. I want to do like a pre-search node. If you don't know about pre-search, I'm just learning about it. I'm using it actually right now. It's a decentralized search engine. So if I search right now, it's using pre-search. So you can run a node on pre-search. It's pretty cheap. I'm gonna look into that a little bit more. That's not mineable or anything, but it's something that like decentralized search engine just like it clicked in my brain. Like that makes a lot of sense versus like all these other search engines besides DuckDuckGo that are like stealing all your data and not paying you for it. So that's another node I'm interested in running, which you can run on Flux. And then Firo. I wonder how much a node for Firo is right now. Masternodes Online has it. So Firo node will get you $25 a month. You need 1,000. So the current cost of a node, I think it has it here. Yeah, is $1,800. So a little bit more than what you were asking. And I have almost 1,000 Firo. I gotta start mining some more of that before difficulty goes up. You can have a pre-search node from within the Flux node also. Nice. I'm running 2 pre-search nodes. Cool. It's good to see that some other people are doing that. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Passive income without the power cost is pretty sweet. Agreed. Agreed. Hobbyist, what's up? Dude, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. You are late, but, you know, I might forgive you. We'll see. I have to think hard on it. Maybe I'll make a short on it. Damn, a lot of people got pre-search nodes. I guess I'm late to the party on this. What am I doing? I don't know about it. I learned about it from your friend Andy. Shout out him. He makes some great videos on some stuff that I'm not considering. I'm just like, I feel like sometimes I'm so like into mining, and it's like the thing, and then this, it's like I have these blinders on to only proof of work stuff, and the stuff that is happening outside of that, I just have no idea. And so every now and then I have to expand what I'm paying attention to, and he helps me out with that. Your friend Andy, check him out on YouTube. He get like, you know, he like expands like to what else is going on in the crypto space that maybe I should pay attention to, and I just go by things if I think they're great ideas. Then maybe I'll invest in them, or if I think they're terrible ideas, I won't. That's pretty much it. Oh man, Bitcoin coming down a little bit here, little teeny little bit. I thought, what did you say? I thought pre-search nodes were in the crypto miner beginning package. I guess I missed. Nobody ever gave me a package when I joined. Nobody ever gave me a package when I joined. I'm sorry. I just had to figure stuff out on my own. Not on my own. Thank you, Bitsby Trippin, and all the OGs who taught me everything I know. That's funny. We gotta do more of these streams. This is fun. I miss all you. I'm gonna do these more often. We'll do some in the basement with the whole setup. Working on that. And then we'll do some up in the office, just like random ones, whatever. Yeah, I just noticed your Spitfire hat. Respect. Thank you. When the weather's nice, I go do some kick flips out there. Right now I'm into helium, IoT, and mobile. That's a whole, so D-Pin and that whole space is fascinating to me. So that is another way I've kind of like branched out, is I'm using Dymo, whatever. You guys know what this is by now. Everybody's talking about it. This thing, I don't have the hardware, but I just have the app. So that's paying me out. I wonder what I have. I'm not gonna look. That's paying me out. And then what's the other one that they got? Nadix. I've been using this a lot. This is cool. So you just use your phone and you point it towards the road and it will detect objects and it will pay you. And right now, something that's worth nothing, their token, because they don't have it on a blockchain or an exchange. But the next step is from to put it on an exchange, and then it will have hopefully some value. But it's all super spec right now. But for me, I drive 2 hours round trip commute a day, so it costs me nothing just to put my phone up, and then it gives me their token in points or whatever, and then hopefully it's worth something. So just huge spec play. But I like this because you don't need any specialized hardware at all. And if you want an invite code, talk to your boy Red Fox over here, because I'll give you one. Hit me up on Discord. There's probably a link in the description of this this live stream. What else? Running Nadix. My phone gets hot. Mine's good, dude. I got that iPhone 15 Pro Max. Things runs real nice. All right, all. I'm gonna call this one. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it very much. Keep an eye on some of these prices. Back in the game. Got some videos coming up that I'm gonna make over the next few days. Got some time off work. Probably do another live stream pretty soon. But thank you everybody for being here. Congratulations to everybody who is in on Caspa and a part of this crazy thing that we're doing called cryptocurrency and mining. Have a wonderful weekend ahead and a great week if I don't talk to you before then. And as always, please take care of yourself, take care of each other. See you in the next video, see you in the next live stream, and enjoy the tunes on the way out. Peace, everybody. Thanks again. See you guys.
Proof of work. proof of work.